types of keyboards. We have the flexible keyboard, ergonomic keyboard, the standard keyboard or the traditional keyboard, and the virtual or the on-screen keyboard. So let me show you how they appear or how they look like, and let me start with the flexible keyboard. So this is how the flexible keyboard looks like. The flexible keyboard is how the flexible keyboard looks like. So the flexible keyboard, yeah, it looks like this. So it's made up of a soft silicone, as you can see. So it can be easily folded or rolled, and it's dust and water resistant. So because it can be folded, it provides portability, and apart from portability, or in addition to portability, it can be easily stored, because as you can see in this diagram, the keyboard has been folded. The second type of a keyboard, let me check, is the ergonomic keyboard. So this is how the ergonomic keyboard looks like. So this is how the ergonomic keyboard looks like. So they were designed to reduce strain on the hands and the wrists. So as you can see, so you as a user or a person who will be using this keyboard, you can choose to type either using the left side or the right side, depending on your comfortability. The other keyboard, let's look at the standard keyboard. So this is how the standard keyboard looks like. The standard keyboard. So this is how it looks like. So the standard keyboard is also called the traditional keyboard, and this type of keyboard is the most commonly used one. So when you visit the library, when you visit somewhere in the offices, you will find that they are using the standard keyboard. So they are mostly used in the desktop and the laptops, and as you can see here, it has letters, it has numbers, the function keys and the control keys. Another keyboard is the virtual keyboard. The virtual is the diagram of the virtual. It's here. So this is the virtual keyboard. So the virtual keyboard, it always appears on the screen. It always appears on the screen. Now for this case, for example, for the laptops, from your search menu, you can type the on screen and it will appear on the on screen. Also our phones have the virtual keyboard. So they are mostly used when the physical keyboard is not working. That is for the computer. But for our phones, definitely we type using the virtual keyboard, because the keyboard appears on the screen. So those are the 4 types of keyboard, even though we have others, but those are the 4 main types of keyboard. So let's look at the types of mouse. And let me start with the optical mouse. This is the optical mouse, the normal mouse. So it uses the LED and a light sensor to detect movement. So when you plug in to the CPU, not the CPU but the system unit, it will light up. So that light is the one that is detected on the screen in the form of a cursor. So this is the optical mouse, and as you can see, it's a wired type of mouse. The other mouse is the laser. Let me look. The laser mouse is here. So the laser mouse is almost the same as the optical mouse, only that it uses infrared laser diode, or another term, the battery. It uses the battery of a LED to illuminate the surface. Now with the laser, it's a wireless type of mouse, so it doesn't have a mouse, unlike the optical mouse, which is a wired. Another type of mouse is the trackball. So this is the trackball. Yes, so this is the trackball mouse. So it has a ball. This I think is it the red color? Is it a red color? Yeah, so that is a ball. So when you rotate this ball, you will be seeing the cursor on the screen. So that's how it operates. So you only rotate this ball, unlike others, the optical mouse, the laser mouse, they have a ball here, a ball like, to which you will be rotating at the top. So this one, you rotate the ball at the top to either move from one page. Another time you scroll, you will be scrolling the ball, but for the trackball, this ball is just rolled. Just roll this ball and there will be a movement on the screen. Another type of a mouse is the touchpad. Where is the touchpad? The touchpad, yes, it's here. The touchpad, this is the touchpad. So for the touchpad, here, in most cases it's used in laptops. So the user controls the cursor using a finger, as you can see here. So the user will simply touch this part, to which is very sensitive, and it will detect the hand. And how do you know it has detected the hand? You will see the cursor moving on the screen. So those are the types of mouse. The main ones are the optical mouse, the laser mouse, trackball, touchpad, even though we have other mouse also, but those are the main types of mouse.